Caitlin Clark is dominating the WNBA, but her recent online activity shows that she's not just focused on basketball. When global music icon Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris for the 2024 presidential election, it wasn't long before Caitlin reacted. What does this mean for the sports star, and why is Swift's endorsement causing such a buzz across the internet? Let's take a deep dive into the significance of this moment. Caitlin Clark has made waves on and off the court since becoming the NCAA's all-time leading scorer and being drafted #1. First overall into the WNBA. With a massive following and unprecedented hype, Clark has navigated the pressures of being a top-tier athlete while keeping her focus on basketball. However, her name has been pulled into political discussions, and online debates have surrounded her political stance. Clark has mostly avoided the political spotlight, preferring to keep her head in the game. But one recent moment caught everyone's attention. Her subtle reaction to Taylor Swift's bold political endorsement of Kamala Harris for the 2024 U.S. presidential election. This moment is causing quite the stir online, so let's take a look at what Taylor said and why it has so many people talking. On September 10th, Taylor Swift took to social media to endorse Kamala Harris for president, sharing a heartfelt message encouraging her followers to do their own research and make informed decisions.
Here is her full statement. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that Al of Me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around Al and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate at Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ+ rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research, and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially to first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it's much easier to vote early. I'll link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. With love and hope, Taylor Swift, Childless Cat Lady.
Swift's words weren't just any endorsement. They were a full-throated declaration of support for Harris, explaining how Harris's policies align with the causes Swift is passionate about, from LGBTQ+ rights to reproductive freedom. Swift has a long history of using her platform to promote political and social causes. Back in 2018, she famously endorsed Democratic candidates in the Tennessee midterm elections, resulting in a surge in voter registrations. This time, her endorsement of Harris has sparked conversations nationwide, particularly for how it might influence younger voters. Taylor Swift is much more than a singer-songwriter. She's a cultural powerhouse. From her start as a country music sensation to becoming one of the most successful pop artists of all time, Swift's impact on the world of entertainment is undeniable. Her albums like Fearless and 1989 have defined pop music for over a decade. But her influence extends beyond music. Over the years, Swift has taken a firm stand on issues ranging from gender equality to LGBTQ+ rights, becoming a leading voice for social justice. When Taylor Swift speaks, millions of people, especially her massive fan base of millennials and Gen Z, listen closely. Although Caitlin Clark typically avoids political discussions, her recent online activity made headlines when she liked Taylor Swift's endorsement of Kamala Harris. This seemingly small action drew attention, especially considering Clark's popularity and the assumptions some had made about her political affiliations. Could this be a sign of Clark aligning with Swift's political views? Or was it simply an acknowledgement of Swift's activism? Either way, the internet quickly took notice, and fans began to speculate about Clark's stance on the upcoming election. Swift's endorsement of Kamala Harris also sparked a polarizing reaction on social media. While many praised her for using her platform for good, others criticized her for stepping into the political arena. This raises the broader question of how much influence celebrities should have over their fans' political decisions. As we approach the 2024 election, Taylor Swift's endorsement is sure to play a role in shaping public opinion, especially among younger voters. Swift's fans, known as the Swifties, are known for their fierce loyalty and active participation in social causes. Could her words sway the election in Kamala Harris's favor? It's a possibility that cannot be overlooked. So what does Taylor Swift's endorsement really mean for Kamala Harris and the 2024 election? First, Swift's influence could help mobilize a younger generation of voters, particularly those who might have otherwise been disengaged from the political process. Secondly, Swift's outspoken stance adds fuel to the growing speculation that Kamala Harris might run for president in the future. With Swift's backing, Harris's candidacy gains a powerful cultural ally with a massive following. But this also comes with challenges, as it has sparked debates about the role of celebrities in politics. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think about Taylor Swift's endorsement of Kamala Harris? Could her support sway the outcome of the election, or should celebrities stay out of politics? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the intersection of sports, culture, and politics.